The 1980s were, well, a time of big hair, neon colors and the rise of MTV, but it was also the decade when a significant environmental issue came to light. Every October, a hole appeared in the ozone layer over the South Pole, and this wasn't just a small gap, it grew to the size of the continental United States.
This discovery was, honestly, deeply alarming. It motivated me and my team to head to Antarctica in 1986 to investigate further.
Dr. Susan Solomon and her team conducted detailed measurements using balloons and ground instruments. Their findings were groundbreaking.
What we uncovered was that man-made compounds called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, were the main culprits behind the ozone depletion.
Once CFCs reached the stratosphere, they broke down into chlorine atoms. These atoms triggered a chain reaction, destroying ozone molecules.
And the problem was compounded by the fact that CFCs had a very long atmospheric lifespan, anywhere from 50 to 150 years. Over time, they just kept building up, making the situation worse.
By 1987, things had taken a dramatic turn. Ozone levels had dropped by 50%, sparking swift international action. The issue checked all the boxes. It was personal, impacting human health. It was perceptible with clear satellite data, and thankfully it had practical solutions. Alternatives to CFCs were available. Public awareness grew rapidly, fueled by media coverage, and global leaders faced mounting pressure to act. This led to the Montreal Protocol, an international agreement to phase out ozone-depleting substances. The protocol also included provisions to help developing countries transition to safer alternatives, and remarkably, every single nation eventually ratified it. It became the most successful environmental treaty in history, a true testament to what global cooperation can achieve. Following the protocol's implementation in 1989, CFC consumption dropped significantly. Over 3 decades later, the ozone hole has ceased expanding and is now shrinking, with full recovery anticipated by 2065. However, the replacement of CFCs with hydrofluorocarbons, or HFCs, while not harmful to the ozone layer, introduced potent greenhouse gases contributing to climate change. In response, the Montreal Protocol was amended in 2016 to include HFCs, initiating their phase-out. Climate change remains a pressing environmental challenge requiring substantial solutions. The success in addressing the ozone crisis demonstrates that with public awareness, scientific research and international cooperation, significant environmental threats can be mitigated. Continued focus and action are essential to achieve similar success in combating climate change.